I start off by microwaving some bacon, and this is a first. I've never microwaved bacon in my lifetime, but Alec got this bacon and it says reheatable in the microwave, and I tried it and it was okay. I like my bacon a little bit more crispy. Breakfast was really simple but delicious. I made us some fried eggs, toasted sourdough, and bacon. After breakfast, we took the dogs to the dog park to get some of the energy out of them. We were the only ones here the whole entire time, so we were trying to get them to run around. So you'll see us baiting them into running because they are just grazing little cows sometimes, and we wanted them to expend all their pent-up energy today. We got to the park just in time. We got there and we had about 30 minutes for them to run around and just have freedom, and then it started drizzling. The forecast for today was just rain all day after we had gotten here. In fact, you can start seeing some of the drizzles in the shot I have here. It's just very minor drizzling, and then when it started picking up, we picked up and left. So this next shot, I apologize if people get motion sickness, but I start running after Stella. We had won a gift card in a raffle for the Greyhound picnic we went to in October to Outback, so that's what we ended up doing for dinner this evening. I didn't end up videoing any of it, but I did take some photographs of what I got. So I wanted to try the new gingerbread vodka martini, so I got that for my drink. And then we ended up splitting a wedge salad, blooming onion, French onion soup, and a steak meal. We couldn't finish everything. We ended up taking half of it home, but we really enjoyed the meal. We went to Restaurant Depot to price out a friend's wedding that we're doing on January 6th. We wanted to start getting a ballpark estimate of how much everything would add up to. We were walking around Restaurant Depot, writing prices down for specific menu items, seeing which place would be the best to buy the items at, if it's better to buy here, Costco, or another supermarket. After we left Restaurant Depot, we went to Gusty's Restaurant Supply. I was looking for a more affordable springform pan and also a cake cutter, so that way I can have nice even layers when I'm doing this wedding cake, instead of just using a serrated knife and hoping that it's level. I apologize for the bounciness. We're just walking around Gusty's to see what they have in stock, if we need anything for this wedding, or if anything jumps out at us. We ended up just getting a springform pan for the wedding cake, a cake cutter, and a dough mixer, and that was it. This is the paper that I took all the notes on for pricing out items for this wedding. Today was a busy day. I started off by baking the loaf of sourdough that I had prepared before, and I wanted to start a new batch of 2 loaves. That way I could bring that with us when we went on our Christmas trip. Also, Alec's parents gifted us a brand new sofa set, so we had to move everything out of the living room and get it ready for the delivery. While the oven was still hot from the sourdough, I decided to bake off all of the little mini pumpkins we had around the house for decoration and get that pureed up for the dog so I can add that to their dog food. I puree it up in a KitchenAid, add a little fruit fresh, and then we put it into a vacuum sealed bag and store it in our freezer for quick, easy pulp that we can add to their food. Here's our living room in the midst of the delivery, and you can see the floor. Here it is after they drop all the pieces off. We attach the legs to the bottom and flip it upright and link them together, and then we have everything set up for our new sofa. The dogs were really well behaved. We had them outside while the pieces were being brought in, and once everything was inside and the door was closed, we let them check everything out. We ended up having to flip the room because of the heating AC vents. If we would have left the sofa where it was, it would have been on top of those, and we didn't want that. So this is what it looks like afterwards. It looks amazing and it is comfortable. After we set up the sofa, I wanted to practice making the Splenda top tier of the wedding cake that's specifically for the bride. I didn't realize that there were more than one type of Splenda, and I had got the wrong one, so the cake ended up being a hockey puck. So I ended up making everything else for it and having to throw away the cake. I didn't remake the recipe because I would have to go back to the store and buy the specific type of Splenda. So I just put everything else in the fridge, and Alec and my neighbor and I enjoyed pizza on our movie night. Currently, we are watching the series Monarch with Godzilla, and we also watched Leave the World Behind, I believe it's called, and we had a fantastic evening. I appreciate everyone that's watched these videos so far, and I hope you're enjoying the vlogs. I will see you next time. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow.